A 25-year-old saving $1,000 for 10 years will end up with more at retirement than a 35-year-old saving $1,000 for 30 years. Let that sink in. So I repeat, someone saving $1,000 for 10 years ends up with more than someone saving the same amount for 30 years. How is that even possible? Let me explain. Most people, me included, when they start working, start thinking about buying cars, moving to a fancier house, or going on holiday more. But the one thing that they don't realize is that time is their biggest asset, and it's slipping away with every year that you don't save. Now let's look at a simple example to illustrate this. So let's say you save 1,000 Rand a month. You can earn 10% per year, which is not unrealistic if you invest in equities, and you will retire at the age of 65 years. So we've got three scenarios. Someone starts at 25 years old, someone starts at 35 years old, and someone starts at 45-year-olds. Now, obviously, the 25-year-old has a lot more time to save and grow their investments. So let's just look at the numbers. Taking our simple example, the person who starts saving $1,000 a month at 25 will end up roughly with 6.3 million at the age of 65. Someone that waits 10 years to start saving, so they start saving at 35 years old, they also save 1,000 Rand a month and earn the same interest or returns, they will end up with only 2.26 million. So more than 4 million less by starting 10 years later. Now, what if you wait even longer? You start saving at 45 years old, same 1,000 Rand a month, then you'll only end up with an amount of 760,000 Rand at retirement. So you can see what big difference time makes on the growth of your investments. Same monthly investment, but very different outcome. So this is why starting to save as early as possible is so important. It's not because you earn a lot, but it's because compounding takes time to really show its value. Now here is the crazy part, and you won't believe this. I've done the calculation twice to make sure I didn't make a mistake, and I'll put the calculations in the description. But look at this example. What if you start investing 1,000 Rand a month from the age of 25 years old? You save for 10 years and then you stop. At age 35, you stop saving and you don't save a cent again. And your investment still grows at the 10% we mentioned earlier. Guess how much you'll end up with at retirement? 4.06 million Rand. So that's nearly double the person who started saving at 35 and saved for 30 years until retirement, that ended up at 2.2 million. So by only saving for 10 years and then stopping and just letting your money grow for the rest of your life, you will end up with 4 million. And that is the true value of compounding. And the scary part about this is many people only realize this, me included, that this is so powerful, and then it's too late. You can't ever catch up that time that you lost. That doesn't mean you should not save. It just means now is the best time to start if you haven't started yet. And it'll just get worse if you delay it. So wealth is not about how much you earn, it's about the time. So the earlier you start, the less pressure you put on your future self. Einstein famously said, compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world, and those who understand it earn it, those who don't pay it. You either benefit from compounding, or it could really spiral against you in terms of debt. So if you finance a car and every 5 years you trade it in, you finance a new car, and that's how this compounding works against you in the wrong direction. So like I said, I'm not some finance guru. I learned this the hard way. I did this calculation after I was 35 years old, so I missed out on those first 10 years and I'm still trying to catch up. It just means I need to save more each month. But if you are young now, it doesn't matter what age you are, start now. But if you are just starting to work, $50, $100, $500, whatever you can, just start as early as possible. And You could actually stop saving earlier then, and you don't have to work until you're 75. If you have any questions on the calculations, you don't trust it, and you want me to explain it in the comments, please drop a comment below and like the video and share it with someone else that needs to hear this. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.